Why to Fast. The search for health goes on unceasingly, and while fasting has helped untold thousands of sufferers to regain normal health, it is essential that we must know when, how, and why to fast in order that we might receive the greater amount of physical and mental benefit. Now, this is Fred Hirsch, his Health and Happiness Through Fasting, why, when, why, where, and how to fast. And last year we did Rational Fasting Book Club. We've been doing book club, and this is more folks that generally people that were in the coaching program or enrolled in the e-course and really active in the community are a part of this book club, and it's excellent. We go through all kinds of, just really get deep into the different books and the content, and reading a lot of the supplementary materials and things that what Ehret was talking about, and it's a great thing. That's something that there might be some ways to get access to some of the replays from those soon. So keep a lookout for that. We're doing a lot. There's a lot going on that we're working on. The fundamental cause of growing old and ugly. The means founded in nature for maintenance of youth and beauty. Following the previous general arguments to the effect that mucus is the main cause of disease and aging, there is only left to show in particular and on the various organs in how far the mucus of culture food acts, quote, beauty hindering, unquote, in the construction of the human body and produces symptoms of ugliness and age. If, according to paradisic primary laws, the lungs and skin would be given nothing but pure air and sun electricity, and the stomach and bowels nothing but sun food, that is fruits, which are being digested almost without rest, secreting all mucusless, pasteless, and germless cellulose, there seems to be no reason why the tube system of the human body should become defective, weaken, age, and finally break down entirely. Instead of the living energy cells of the fruit, one eats killed food, which biologically is meant for beasts of prey, that is food chemically changed by air oxidation or decay, dead boiled, and robbed of its energy. Mucus accumulates, especially in the heating channel or the stomach and bowels of the tube machine, and slowly clogs up the channel and filters or the glands. The sum total of this defilement causes chronic defects, makes one grow old, and is the main factor in the nature of all disease. Growing old, therefore, is actually a latent disease. That is a slow but constantly increasing disturbance in the operation of the motor of life. If human ugliness as such, lost beauty, and symptoms of growing old can be made accountable for by wrong nourishment, then the theory of beauty and rejuvenation leads to a dietetic cure and a respective improvement of nourishment. But in as much as beauty, especially human beauty, cannot be absolutely defined because everybody has a different taste, I can limit myself only to the main standards of aesthetic demands. The white corpse color of the light and sunless humans of culture cannot be considered beautiful, since it emanates mainly from the white corpse color of the dead boiled wrong food. What wonderful color a person can get who feeds on bleeding grapes, cherries, and oranges, and who systematically takes air baths and sun baths, cannot be imagined by the modern artist of the plein air painting. Mucus and at the same time lack of mineral matter means as much as lack of color. Just compare the food tables of Dr. Koenig and you will find that the mucusless food, the fruits and starchless green leaf vegetables, occupy the first place as regards their contents of necessary mineral matter, especially lime. The size of a person, that is the circumference of the skeleton, depends, for instance, mainly on the amount of lime contained in the food. Mucus is rational fasting, mucus is diet healing system. These should all be in your possession. You should own these books. You should have access, whether it's the digital versions or the physical versions or some type of edition or version. You should have these and read them and study them and really think about it for yourself. Now, of course, I mentioned the e-course, and you enroll in the coaching program. If you're not already in the e-course, then we do grandfather you into the e-course and enroll you into the e-course. And that is definitely very, very beneficial to get in there. And the e-course takes you through the entire book.